Cities around the country are building expensive light rail systems to carry thousands of American commuters, but is it the right choice? Joining me today to discuss this is Randal Toole, who's a Senior Fellow at the CATO Institute. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
So are light rail systems cost efficient?
Light rail systems are extremely expensive to build. They're also extremely expensive to maintain. They may save a little bit in operations over buses, but the construction and maintenance costs overwhelm any savings from operations.
So what is the alternative? Is it buses, or should people just drive to work?
Well, the amazing thing is most people just drive to work even if they don't have a car. In the United States, only about 4% of workers don't have cars, but 21% of workers who don't have cars in their families nevertheless drive alone to work. And in fact, more people who don't have cars take cars to work than take transit to work. But for those people who want to take transit, buses make a lot more sense than building expensive rail lines.
But doesn't that cause a ton of congestion that leads to lots of traffic? I mean, I think that's what, wouldn't people who are in favor of light rail argue that it would create too much congestion?
Congestion is a result of poorly priced roads. It's as if you went into a grocery store and you could buy everything ranging from hamburger to filet mignon for the same price per pound. That's the way we price our roads. And if we did that, the grocery stores would have congestion in certain aisles and no congestion in other aisles. So we need to reprice our roads to fix congestion. But in the meantime, the automobile is by far the most effective way of getting around. If you locate somebody anywhere in an urban area and you say, how many jobs can you reach within 20 minutes by car, it'll be overwhelmingly greater numbers of jobs than you can reach by even 40 minutes by transit.
Why is it, though, that politicians prefer railways? It seems as though, you constantly hear about these new projects that are being developed for light railways. Why is that?
Highways are a commodity. Building new roads is cheap. There's not much technology involved, and so there's not much political pork barrel involved. Rail lines are a luxury. They're a one-off, custom-built item. Every single one is unique. So where you can build a 4-lane freeway for $10 million a mile, each lane of which will carry 5 times as many people as a light rail line, light rail right now is costing more than $100 million a mile. That means there's enormous profits, which means there's enormous amounts of money going into political campaigns to support more light rail. It's simply pork barrel.
That makes sense. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Randal. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You can learn more about Randal's research at cato.org. For PJTV, I'm Michelle Field. Thank you so much for watching.